I didn't see the Viper when they went over. Cypher, Viper, Omen. Okay. No. No Sova. So let's see how KRU play. So in terms of, let's just focus on defense for a little bit. KRU, you're playing against a no Sova. So the top right angle over towards B is super strong, and over towards middle as well becomes super strong. Definitely want to see them maybe playing in those positions more than you would against a Sova comp.
Really good killjoy on Ascent.
But we'll see what the Viper's got.
But Cypher, I feel like, has a different step. Now, the trips.
Dude, G2 love Viper, but they have very good stuff every time we watch it. I'm pretty sure if you asked anyone in G2, or at least like the people making the decisions, they'll say Viper's the best agent in the game because they love to use it.
For this one, it's map 3, and the winner is going to be moving on to face off against EG next week. Send it back over to your casters.
Cypher Viper as well, the savage combo at the moment.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Josh has got a little treat for
Hello, Echoes. How are we doing?
This is what G2 were doing in their activation earlier. So I want you to see, I mean, what were they cooking?
Taste test?
Yeah, taste test.
Okay.
How does Brimstone's cake taste?
Damn, he went for a big bite.
Yeah, thick.
Thick, well cooked. I mean, this is a well cooked comp from G2. I'm not sure I'm as sold on it as Mimi is. And one of the reasons for that is because contrasting it to what we saw from Loud, where they were running the Viper, Loud had huge amounts of exec utility, right? This comp doesn't seem to, in my mind. You've taken away the recon dart, you've taken away all of the like crazy flashes from the Breach, Phoenix, stuff like that.
On
so yes, G2 are going to find it easy, I think, to fight the mid on their attack side, but I don't know how they're going to get to the sites.
Okay, they go for the...
That's a question for later on, though. For now, on the defense side, the Cypher can
the same kind of Viper wall where you can just block off mid short. Works really well. Early punish for G2. Flash goes in early. Nade is huge. Nade is huge. Oh my goodness. An extra flash as well. A little fade away.
Position as an attempt by Clouds to punish that one straight through main, but it was shut down by Trent. 2 players left in market.
They're just pistol gods in terms of people that are just tuning in now. 3-1. All the pistols so far.
Require a couple of kills.
Okay.
That's a great first one.
There was
makes it so
not even. It felt like there wasn't even a chance to swing off that.
Off angle by Leaf though. Damage
oh
done, but no
my!
kill. Doesn't again.
Oh,
Dash
did he?
That's nice, Trent.
He
Yeah,
must have seen Trent.
I think it at
in
least came up on the
minimap.
minimap.
As a question mark on the minimap.
Yeah. Damn, me and Saito are really on the same wavelength today.
And now down 2v2. Like I said, all that damage done, so Kesnet is weak, but he's already just been ripping them apart anyway. No way.
No way.
2v4,
by the way.
Jumped on it. Great opportunity. He's left it into a 1v2 now for Net. So much to do here. The face is going to come through.
Damn, 2v4.
Right back of the site. That's all him. Slowing
in the
down
pistol.
around the right moment, but a pistol round granted to him once more.
We've seen Kesnet be a monster. In the previous 2 maps, he had so much impact on the attack side.
We can't blame me for casting because I didn't say like 4-1 or anything. I was just stating what the pistols were.
Did much good on Sunset, but that's a great start.
Yeah, I'm not taking that one.
And Shy because they have so much money.
Old me would have gone, oh, it's 4-1. I would have drawn it on the page.
G2 are just going to try and fight the mid. This could be a...
I was
Drop down. Really only the one sheriff.
Uh-oh.
Jump spot.
Okay, jump spot's huge.
Kesnet dashes even deeper. I mean, that's insane.
Oh man, Kesnet's a different breed.
Find me another player with as much confidence as Kesnet.
Kesnet is a different breed.
You see 5 players pushed up into mid on an eco, you're like, no, okay, we're going to react somewhere else. No, Kesnet's like, guys, I'm swinging, I'm fighting. If you don't follow me up, it's your fault.
Inspiration to Jet players everywhere, honestly.
I can't believe it.
Genuinely swinging into...
So good. Literally on the minimap. 4 question marks. He absolutely sends it. That is the perfect summary of this guy.
Kills into Kesnet though. Now he can play with utter confidence in this round too, and be close to his Blade Storm next round. Oh, that's a good punish though. Valen instant there with the
Yeah,
one-way.
and KRU tried to take this one real fast, and they made a lot of pressure over towards A, and that is a disgusting trip. Yeah, that's hard to break.
Not broken either, yeah. Kesnet is just fully lit up. Dash still there. Oh, God, straight past him. Another bite of the apple for Kesnet, but nobody there. In fact, he's just making his way into the side.
He can aim though. Like, I get why he wants to swing everyone. He does just win a lot of duels.
Alive and kicking. But teammates to join him now with
Okay, not saying Melzer can win this, but the amount of damage will be good here. Any bit of damage will be good. Honestly, any bit of utility gets out of him will be good as well.
Just the nade, moving around. Melzer is hoping that somebody oversteps the boundaries and maybe he can be granted a free kill. Unlikely. Another tap. Look at the discipline of G2. Fully grouped up now. 3 players are not willing to let this slip. All together now.
Nice damage. That's an armor and a gun rebuy.
It is good team play, good discipline.
They hold on to the Odin.
The high-low setup as they swing out
what
on
do we
tail.
got? I mean,
Triple
two
face towards the
people
end
can buy next, right? This, and then obviously
from KRU
Kesnick gets knives, so he can as well. It's a big round.
Players are sharp. Game's on point.
A little bit
You can
death.
see the value of the
Little
cipher
bit.
though, able to spread all across the map, gathering information in all sorts of different places.
Right, massive,
and that
massive
same
round.
trip is up again. They're worried about Kesnit's lurks, and with good reason.
Get out of my way!
Blade Storm finally online for Kesnet.
How was that spam?
Particular attempt there with the bullets, but now he's
Is he gonna wait for you till?
going through Cat with the
Yes,
rest
he
of his
is.
team.
Flash off the wall.
Early chance to explode with a flash.
Pops dash. He's sending this.
Dash available.
He
Updraft.
got wrecked by this
Same
trip
in the
before.
Exact same spot. Walks up to it.
Hello? Yeah, not twice. And he's fine for
Taking
just let
away
the dash go.
information from G2 in that area, and still a 1-3-1 default for KRU.
4
Shy
people
starting to
instant
come over
react
to
over
play with
towards,
the
and
pack
this
a
is
little
nice. They're
more,
trying to pull the
but always
rotate
got
back, but
options
then they're going to hit
vending
over
A or
towards A.
ending B right now.
Good utils being used. Making sure nobody can swing from these angles. A re-clear with the flash.
And I mean, they've done that. There's 4 people that were over
Much
towards
done
A.
now. Just that presence
For a
into mid, making
small
a bit of noise
moment,
there.
it was 2.
2 players still meeting them. G2 grouped up with a knife. Dodge. Kesnet still got a Blade Storm. Paranoia's beautiful on top of it. Doesn't have a dash, so Kesnet can't really just jump onto the opportunity. Still close to Generator. Needs to be some help here for Trent. Holding it down, but he can't do
Dude,
it
this
against
MTA
it.
guys,
KRU,
good.
the rest of the squad, they've got every
Their team
single
looks.
avenue watched
Their
for.
team got upgrades.
Amazing
look good.
skill on
Shy
show
as
here
well.
being demonstrated by KRU. MTA in particular, the X factor for this team.
Yeah, I had no idea what this MTA kid was like, but he's good.
Didn't have super high expectations.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. KRU are just finding
Look at
so
some of these
many
duels though.
moments
42,
to
79,
let their
67,
skills be
30.
shown.
The
If we catch-
experimentation, I mean,
Yeah, if we catch MTA in the replay here, I mean, the coordination from the team is excellent, but then Lucky just sips both of those players
Oh,
trying to
he's
set up
crispy.
a high low.
sublime stuff.
Coming back. Out of charges.
And that experimentation at G2 with this composition maybe going a bit amiss. We'll find
MTA
out,
is
though.
29.
Still early
Wait,
days,
really?
But 3 rounds
Damn.
for KRU on their attack side of Ascent is
Sick.
already getting off to a great start, forcing G2 down to the eco. Looking like they're probably going to be able to claim that 4th. Shy, still there.
Kids
Look
compared
at
to
this
me.
guy,
Thank you for that.
hunting for the kills.
Yeah, this is already amazing work from KRU. G2 need to make sure that when KRU actually funnel into the sites, they have crossfires set up and pieces of utility.
He's
ready to go.
18. Wow. Echoes. Misinformation
Fire from net.
in this day and age, really?
Earns a free one.
You're part of the problem, bro.
Not now.
You're part of the problem.
In and out this trip proved troublesome, but still they don't really have the guns to be holding.
Yeah, they got
Defense
nothing.
and
I mean,
players
Net
will
has
back
a
up.
sheriff.
And Net still close together. Paranoia.
Okay.
Net again. Finally, this guy's
Leaf
dealt with.
maybe with a
He's
right
already
click
done
here.
So much more now with that sheriff, and he's granted a bit
Any
of an
KRU
opening here for
flash?
Leaf. Round four, the back no Shy just runs him down. Shuts it all down on top of it. Klaus, he's out wide here.
30 seconds
Bit of
left.
danger towards
Last
it.
player
Trent.
standing.
That's 2 straight to the dome. Giant Klaus down, double face, out wide, Melzer, 1v1, him versus Trent wins it with the classic.
Oh boy, that's a savage round. That's a savage round to lose for crew.
Calling out the damage that had already been done to Melzer there, ensuring that Trent felt comfortable using the classic.
Trent
And
is
what a
just so,
round
Trent
from
is
Trent
just
and
so
from
good.
Net. Net's 2 shots with the Sheriff opening that one up. And holding
Yeah,
the momentum with Crew.
Net did good.
What is that?
Straight through the wall. Free fire onto the corner.
Crazy stuff. God. You're not going to be able to do this every time, though. And so G2 still need to make these adaptations to deal with what Crew are generally going for in the rifle rounds. Leaf is currently 0.
Who gave him this gun? Oh, for God's sake. Adam, Echoes, that's your fault, bro.
Fights in
That's what happens when you
he's
mod
be
abuse.
on these fights because he's got control of the Viper wall.
Crew not looking towards mid. B main seems to be their aim, but look at that. Hold out of Jonah P already. No command. Waving through. They're going to be waiting this one out. Everybody suppressed, just cutting noise.
Yeah, so angry the
That's because
first
all of
name
the
came out.
utility there made it feel like a fast B-pop, especially that KO flash through the window. Line up.
Line up.
Boy, savage.
Fight, nades, all combined. Final
Nicely
pulse
done on
does
this.
it. Lockdown's destroyed. Players are rotating though. Maybe
The
goal of this
lockdown
was
doesn't
to keep
actually
faith.
get vulnerable, just for
But
people
no
that were
spike.
wondering.
Okay, I mean, Mel's still got this one. They're into the site here. Kesnet is traded though. In through the back. That's a TP and a committal now from Crew. Already walking up, but they're blinded. MTA didn't stand a chance. 3 players now onto lane. Bit of a pause and a drop down. Still trying to cover those angles. How is Klaus getting away with that? Valen, Utilo in his hand, straight through the wall.
Oh man, it's the
on
Odin
net.
show off.
An Odin playground. What can Klaus do?
Wait, why are you
Put up now
why are you
with
dropping the
Neural
MVP gun?
Lucky to not get spammed. A tap. Once more, has to wait for the second pulse of it. Has to keep moving. Shot dart now committing out towards Dice, and a double play from the G2 players is enough to see.
Get rid of this
3
gun,
to 3 now.
bro. Get rid
The
of
Odin
this
just
gun.
ripped through them there. Phenomenal stuff. And Crew got slowed down because they tried to teleport Melzer into sight with the spike, and he had to cancel. So then they waited for a long time to try to get in, because they were waiting for Melzer to come and deliver the spike so they could get into sight.
The Odin's
in that
fine.
disciplined
The
fashion.
Odin isn't fine. Oh my goodness, Adam, what's happened today?
And now
Tonight.
Trent with his ult towards B main. This is where Kesnit's currently playing. They could try to do something fast, but no. A little bit of discipline, probably worried about that Odin.
That was making work with it. They've spotted. Drone pushing away. They've got to know now that mid compromised.
Savage.
Players onto Cat. With the guns though. That was into mid actually.
The straight bomber.
Market.
No warning.
Though, spotted, spam through the wall. High pen weapons. Leaf only be able to return the one jump spot. Any damage done? No. There's a shot gone wide, and all that space as well. The scaling from Shy. Didn't want to overstay his welcome there. Back to the Jenny. The MTA. What an entry! It's fast a bit, quick with it. Now with a bit of pace. Spike still with them on top of it. So it's a 3v3, and a retake of Leaf with the operator makes this one a really difficult task.
My goodness, so scary. Klaus has ult, but he plays over towards site, so he can't really use this one.
Holding to the corner.
Big
Cam's
shock.
really causing issues here. Shock does there. Ult
Wait.
popped off. Flash over the top.
Oh,
Spam
the flash
into
was
corner, straight
actually
through the wall.
sick.
That's net. He's
He
gone
can kind of
down
give them
and out.
info. They're never
Onto
going to
the
res
flanks
this,
here
but
to
he
be able
can
to
give them the
provide with
info.
that information here.
Oh.
Faces a wide clamps of another one.
Damn,
And
I can't believe they're
Crew
winning some of
win
these
it.
rounds as well. It's back and forth.
What on earth? What a response from Crew. It felt like the momentum had been snarled up in round 5 and round 6 off the back of the
Chat, how do you
eco
unban
that
people?
he ended up losing,
I
but
feel
they
bad.
Pulled that one out of
How long
nowhere.
should we? How long until the lesson is learned?
It's mostly
Unban
this play.
username.
The fact that they got 2 people into tree without Jonah P knowing.
2 weeks? Dude, you lot are
Follow
savage.
up at the end.
And MTA with the entry.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to get onto Valen before Valen can use his paranoia, I think is a big error for Valen.
Ask him to fill out an
Needs to be
unban
able to
request.
use his paranoia to stop Crew once they actually commit to
Holy.
the site. Well, there it goes. But this is an eco round.
Just trying to set it up, aren't they? Maybe get
Oh,
Leaf
I mean,
this.
dude, they get the Omen flash out of them.
Wait
You kind of
for the
take
next
this
round,
one.
but-
Leaf really wanting to get
Twice
this
about
orb
it.
to get his
Back going
knives
with the drone.
out so that he can
Kesnet
throw the gun
straight
over.
through mid. Set up with the rest of his team. Big rotations from G2 now.
And Leaf, by the way, since you were talking about him getting his Blaze Storm online, is having an absolute nightmare of an opening to this. It's just getting absolutely outclassed by Kesnet.
I'm unstoppable. He's out of control today. Damn, look at the rotate from just inserting one over towards market. Nice. Is an eco though, so you expect him to make gambles like this.
No. They are rotating away.
Yeah, and this is the good thing about when you insert and you do a bit of pressure, you get to hear the sound cues. That's why we all do it.
Fox in the pen.
And then you just stroll on back to B.
Taken out. It's a completely open site, and he's making a call.
I'm surprised he even wanted to break it. But okay, they've given the game away.
30 seconds left.
But the spike's getting delivered. Can close cross. Okay. With a
Get
skip
out
of
of
the
there.
hop.
Yep, Melzer, TP across as well. Sight.
Knife hit a lot,
Stairs.
right?
Haven't actually properly cleared this one, but
Oh, maybe only hit
they
one.
suspect that everybody has rotated off with the call there still. Okay, meeting them. It is just a firepower to manpower with the Hunter's Fury on top. Maybe enough to try and settle this one because he's eager to take the fight.
G2 will
once
take
more.
this.
Just face him wide into it.
G2 would definitely take this damage and a Sova all out. My worry is it's a lot of rounds at the moment.
One's a little bit more shy. Finishes that fight. 3-5. KRU leading here. Attack side of Ascent.
It's not just the outskilling, but that is there. I mean, Kesnet, Shy.
Money diff at the moment is very relevant.
With the gun skill. But also,
this was a nice round though.
Demonstrating that super high IQ in order to find the entry for his team by lurking his way past the camp. That's a split-second timing and super reminiscent of what he was doing on Icebox and Sunset and now here again on
1, 2, 3 people can't buy next. And G2 need to start racking up some rounds.
Knife over towards B main, letting them know that KRU are not playing that area.
Chat, has Leaf had an op yet? Yeah, he has,
It's such a
round before when he was Heaven.
Yeah.
He's only had an op once, right?
Holding aggressive in any of the extremities. Really far back in mid blades time in.
They are making it look like there could be threats with that smoke. And KRU are respecting it for now. This would be a round for Leaf.
Do like
to
this
come online.
do like this trip
He's
on short, it's
taking
nice.
A very long sight line here, but he's 1-7, hasn't found an opportunity to get into this game. And because he's so far back rather than dueling up, KRU have this easy access down count.
Waltzing in.
There is a trip to stop them, but by the time they break the trip,
I mean, they're just
gonna
walking
be
up to it.
exploding onto Valen and Net. This is where the paranoia
There's
is
no one to get a kill off this anyway, though.
imperative.
Again, spotted. No one able to really capitalize though. Off somebody
Knife hit both on
into a
sight.
Paranoia dash forwards now from the rest of them. Net only good for the one. An instantaneous trade. Flash off to the side.
Oi,
Dodge, Leaf,
this is
still
a
the one. Blaze Storm,
insane flash from Jonah P.
rejuvenated, dashing and backing away. Jonah P delivers it.
Lovely, lovely flash from him.
Flatlines the enemies. They return. Not out of it just yet.
They needed that. They needed Leaf to come online. And Jonah, after having such a great performance on Sunset, carrying them through some of those big rounds, he also steps up for the squad. But the actual utility war, still not looking great for G2. There was a knife there that suppressed Valen and stopped him from being able to use the paranoia.
Good flashes, brother.
But Jonah P wasn't suppressed, and there's the rest of the team crediting
good
him on
flash.
being able to flash them in so that they could maintain heaven control. Where Leaf and Jonah got the work
Knife
done.
goes over towards short.
This
I
looks like
wanna
another
say
of
it hit the
exact
Viper,
same
I'm not sure.
strategy.
Look
But
close.
this time G2 are fighting tree. They're not just leaving
man,
it open
G2
with
have
the
a good
trip.
setup to
That
stop
might be a
this.
surprise for Kesnet.
Flash, anti-flash position played
Oh.
onto the top corner. It's Leaf.
Oh.
Does he see this inside the smoke?
In Leaf,
He's not watching.
does he
He's not
ever
watching.
check
He's not
behind him?
watching.
What a weird round, they're literally holding hands.
What is that? It takes him out. Flash there, right
Ooh.
click does not do the job.
Did he help?
Valen eventually, it's
Did he help
laboured.
us?
It's messy, but eventually getting these kills. Trent still alive there, but eventually
Dude,
now,
MTA
brought down
wins
and
so
Shy,
many
they are
important
powering their way
duels.
through. Side granted and gained.
Insane impact.
And this attack side keeps going for KRU. So many rounds on what's generally thought of as a defense-sided map. It's so difficult for G2 to hold
So
on.
this is,
Net's got an impossible
I mean, what?
task ahead
This
of him.
guy can buy, but it's light armor.
Throw it in his face. That was to take first contact, and there goes the swing for Melzer.
And again, Brent, Valen's paranoia, way late. they're just not being able to identify the timing.
6 already, 2 chances to get
pull
more.
out the utility,
Money's really
use
low.
it,
I think this is a
and
good
stop
timeout.
Crew.
If they G2
By the
lost this
time they
round,
realize
it's
the Crew
most
have
likely
committed, They're
8-4.
already having to take gunfights. I mean, obviously this being a weird example, but there you see it, just in the kill cam. Valen's playing over towards Switch, and he's got someone in his face by the time he uses it to flash.
Yeah.
It's not a big 5-person burst execute. It's much more difficult for the defense to get the utility timing correct, and G2 are struggling so much with that. Meanwhile, in the slower pace, Kesnet is like an eel. He finds his way through the smallest gaps. He's like an octopus. Only the beak limits where he can go. He can slip through any crack.
Yeah, you're just making me hungry. I mean, 14-6, that's the scoreline for Kesnet. In terms of his kills to deaths.
That's so sad for Kesnet.
Yeah. Why is it sad?
Because I'm trying to describe him similar to an eel or an octopus, and it's just making you want to eat him. What?
I mean, he's popping off too. He's popping off. Listen, I'm trying to spin this one in a positive direction.
You're too sushi-filled.
Yeah, I really am. Okay. This
Okay.
This needs to be a turnaround for G2.
1, 2, 3. So yeah, massive round for G2. They could potentially lose the game here, it feels like.
Or just hard stacking off the Cypher utility. That would also be another one. I mean, trying to get an aggro Cypher can be main. Crew are not playing there that often. But
Late knife over towards B, hits no one.
Really deep information.
And we are gonna flash double swing. No way. There's 3 people on short. Do they send it? Omen flash would be incredible if they went for it. They have no idea how good it would have been.
They don't have people taking contact in the right spots. You know, they don't have that alarm bot to play off in mid, or a Jet playing aggressively.
A lot of noise made. 1 minute now.
Yeah, and they created a lot of question marks over towards middle here.
The mid control, similar positions being played, but all
3 people fighting short.
But again, no one's playing like an early contact position. They're playing to jiggle. The paranoia used way before the commitment comes through.
This is pulling the util out. I mean, they fake out the smokes.
Pretty sure Leaf had info over the smoke the whole time here.
The eel is in mid. I repeat, 2 players to meet him. They're going to be doubling. Oh!
He's a god. He's everywhere. Oh man, they have their own moment. Net back of sight. 7 HP. 2 on 2.
He has taken some hits. 7 HP. Kesnet hot on his case. That's 3 around him.
Eel is in mid. 17-6.
Pull down to Trent.
Big 1v2. Chat, they kind of need this because it's probably an 8-4.
All going down now.
They really need a
resources.
1v2.
No mollies to force the fight. You can hear the jump spot. At least one of them, but it's a double face of Crew. Almost an impossibility. Trying to catch the timing.
Almost. You saw it.
But not quite there.
Dude, what do they buy?
The electric eel and the rest of the squad pulling up to 7. It's absurd what Kesnet is doing. And Shy, too, has just decided
2 Guardians.
to turn up in terms
2
of
Sheriffs.
dragon in this map. Every duel he takes. I mean, this was a sick play. Don't get me wrong. The timing,
The EO
amazing,
stuff is cracking me up.
but it's just not enough.
Crew up to 7 on their attack side of Ascent. I mean, a resounding half so far.
Okay, we finally settle on
Even
a
if they lose
Guardian,
it,
a
Crew are
Bulldog,
still
a
in an
Stinger,
amazing
a
position
Sheriff, and a
to win
Vandal.
their first, I guess this is not quite a regular season game, is it? But you know, their first game outside of LCQ in a long, long time.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade up. Initiated.
Down from Shy.
Placing swarm grenade.
Players not with them here. Crew,
Swarm grenade out.
not sure what the aim of this is.
I mean, Mel's has got his ult and the spike, so I think this might be some kind of elaborate fake where they're deciding whether to go B or whether to go A, depending on how the reaction to this lockdown works.
Haven't really committed. TP into the back of the site here by Valen. He cancels it. Still with the rest of the team out wide.
Look at that, they fake as if they were ping-ponging to A.
What a
Just walk
sick
in.
round.
Absolutely ridiculous.
The calls are just immaculate from Melzer today.
What a sick round.
No one to play off this trip. Kind of just taking their time with it as well. So just
The
get
double
broken.
fake.
Smoke, settle down now. Get the rest of the team all the way in. As post plant can be played from multiple directions. Guns aren't good for G2. They do have one thing going for them. No command. The abilities. TP's into spawn. Melzer.
They at least know the heavy market with that.
It's really slow. Really labored.
my.
Shy, close. Interlogs tucked away. They can't remove him ever so slightly. Beautiful shots though from G2. Making a good go of this one. All up into their face as well. But yes, you're right. The time is ticking. The biggest enemy against them right now. They can't deal with these big main players. Trent is absolutely sealed it for them. And they have enough time.
So fine. Okay,
retake
7-5,
from G2,
but they still got
is
7
that
on
enough?
attack here.
Getting to only
Ended up
5
being a
on
pretty good
defense.
retake.
What does their composition look like on the attack
Switching
side?
sides.
It felt
How
like
are they gonna
the
be able to get
KO
into
might have
sites
been the
without
difference maker for it.
executil?
Azime, thanks so much for the 13
We've
months, appreciate
seen
you.
Valen call an amazing attack side on Sunset.
Yeah, the
but I
HPs
think
were low,
more pressure on
36,
his
32,
shoulders
29,
than
10.
there has been in a long while. First game in Tier 1, and KRU are pushing them to the very limit.
Yeah. So many questions heading into this second half, really. All yet to be answered, a lot to find out on top of it. Golden Boy is standing by with the special experts as well to give us all the breakdown.
Yeah, that's right. I'm out here with the crew. That's the name that I've given you guys. Well, for one, you guys are popping off always. You're here supporting the squad. How do you feel about crew this time around, coming into 2024 season?
I feel confident about them. I think they're going to be top 5 in the league.
Oh, top 5. What about you?
I had no doubts going into this. I honestly think that they're going to be able to go to Madrid.
Oh, calling Madrid right here and now. Obviously, my boy over here, his voice is absolutely shattered because he's been cheering for crew endlessly. So, guys, give it up. Give it up for the crew. All right, I'm going to step aside for a second. Are there any G2 fans in the house? Are there any G2 fans that want to join me on stream and talk about G2? Anyone? No? You come over here, buddy. Come over here. Surely this won't go wrong. All right. Let's see. What's up, buddy? Okay, what's the sign?
Valen. Yo. Valen is the GOAT. Valen my throat, okay?
Wonderful. Well, sir, you can go that way. Thank you so much for that one. And that is why we don't have nice things. No, jokes aside, though, guys, we got some things to give away for you wonderful people. Can we just go ahead and chuck some stuff into the crowd?
The instant regret. The instant regret.
There you
I'm
go.
going, boy.
Oh, there you go. One over here. Back here. Hold on, Colin, if you don't mind, my friend. I got to make sure the kids get them. Here you go, guys. There you go. Thank you for coming. All right, guys. We got to jump back into the action. Turns out I have some more stuff to give away. That's not my camera. That's my camera. And we're going to send it back over to Brennan Sideshow. Who wants some free stuff?
Okay, well, I think you've witnessed history. This is the last crowdwork segment we're ever going to run.
Least unhinged G2.
that was a segment for sure.
Well,
That was good.
That even distracted the KRU players there. I saw Kesnet
Just looking around, it's like, what is going on?
over towards the crowd. Okay, let me refocus for a moment.
Oh boy. All right.
So, Leaf has had a really rough game so far.
That was
he had
hilarious.
moments where he was getting outclassed in the previous 2 maps, but this is different. 3 and 10 really found it difficult to get anything going on defense.
When Golden Boy lifted the sign properly. That was incredible. Okay, right. Where are we?
Get into sights. It looks like the Viper Wall's going to threaten those B splits.
Triple Ghost and a Frenzy.
But let's see. It's going to put a lot of stress and strain, I think, on Jonah P in terms of how he allocates his utility.
KRU are TP'd into mid.
3-person push with a TP into middle.
Onto the flank, I think, through Cat. Fast is the play from G2 on top
With
of
a
it.
right-click flash, right? This is a nice pistol if anyone's over towards B. I kind of liked it. Shy, maybe a little bit committed, I guess, with what was going on, but it was a nice reaction from G2. I don't know what they heard. Maybe it was just their set pistol. Keep an eye on the luck over towards short. There we go. Okay, where are we? 4-2. 4-2, and the final map 1-1 in terms of pistols, though.
Now, in the midst of all of that, an excellent pistol round that keeps G2 in things. Trent has a lineup that lands so that he's got a Viper orb one way between grass and tree. I wonder if we can catch that at some point, but you can see it in some of these replays. That is a really unusual one. Something to keep an eye out for if
That's
G2 look
funny.
like they're going towards tree in any of these rounds.
Okay. On
Mallow just
defense,
holding for
we
push,
buy
expecting the eco.
1 sheriff. That's it.
One
Yeah,
player
I want to
to
see this. I want to see the smoke. I didn't see
Smoke's
it.
coming through now. Shy just gonna attempt to play off the site. Now, it's always the risk. When you're not running a killjoy, you don't have the nano swarms to just lay it
It's
down.
a
into
strong
the smoke,
trip
so
in the
players
after
could
plant.
Swing through them, but they're just making sure to watch them.
And look, it's actually an aggressive trip on the market smoke.
Yeah.
As Net came out, he tripped market, making sure that if anyone tried to pop flash and swing through there, they would get punished for it. So they have thought about this with the comp. And KRU shouldn't be able to get too much done here just with classics in hand, but their aim has been so sharp today.
What the hell?
I struggle to write them off.
Why are we atting me in that?
happening?
Nice,
They're gonna hit
nice
back.
dream, I guess.
They will hit the trip,
But if they just play to contain and play for exits,
looking to do economical damage.
yeah, it could get bad.
Dude, turns out though, you don't need a car when you don't leave your house, so
They're down.
I'm kind of
Oh
fine.
my god. Oh my god. And
Here
yeah,
are those exits.
containing. Getting
Are
the
you
kills
okay,
here.
I
They
guess?
need to get out with that rifle and
Player
bulldog, but only
standing.
one weapon surviving.
Clutch.
What an excellent prioritization.
Pretty good
Most
damage done.
the
I say
KRU
pretty
could do
good,
in that
incredible
situation.
damage done.
You see a lot of teams just group up to try to only play one side of the map on exits and then throw themselves into the spike. But they really made sure to cover everything. So now G2 got a bit of a question actually. Leaf is going to purchase up by the look of things. Kesnit's not real.
He's not real.
He's not real.
He's not
He's
real.
a
He can't
beast.
hurt me. He's not real. He can't hurt me.
He's a demon man.
Okay, they kind of buy. I say kind of buy
So
into
Leaf
this.
is
It's
gonna buy
weird.
in this round, hoping
The
to
Trent
get
then
up to
also
the
has the
Blade Storm,
stinger,
he's
but we
quite a
get
long way away,
we get
especially with
2
the way that he's
people.
currently been playing.
Yeah, massive swing around just on this one.
Wiggling onto the corner, and MTA, but back away with a
That
nice
goes
shot.
in, only hits the jet.
Did catch
Wait.
onto Leaf, so they
Yeah, it
know
did.
the jet is in A main, and that's going to pull Kesnit over.
Yeah, Kesnit comes in to reinforce short with the
Look at this
info.
one way.
And they look like they're going
Look at
aggro.
that.
Oh, that's the
MTA.
smoke that we're talking about.
Depending on how this
Interesting.
is
They
cleared,
want
if
to
you
see. Want to see it
To
proper.
choose to fight this one back towards it. Kesner's making sure to cover that angle. The orb goes down as well. Look at this guy, so damn consistent. He wants even more for it. Does Trent dare step into it? Unlikely.
Man, where is the utility to get them through these choke points? They've got one flash.
Seconds. Orb finally up. Kesnitz. He's just crouched. Does not care, man. He just does not care.
Yeah, it's
Finally
pretty
retreating
cool.
away, but I mean, G2, they're still not through. The layers of the util, the crew, they're just saving all their pieces for this.
Where is the exec utility for G2?
It's just not there. Finally, you're seeing it flash over the top as well with that dash out, and maybe some kills to be found. Leaf, he's still alive
30 seconds
here,
left.
out wide,
One
but
enemy
hit.
remaining.
Okay, Klaus returns it right from the
Hey, chat,
side.
this MTA guy is really good.
Certainly
Stays
did.
alive, good
They lost
util,
Valen early on,
insane
so
aim.
That's one of the paranoia's gone. But when they actually hit the site, there's only one high flash coming out from Jonah B.
Yeah.
Because they have to use some of that utility to be able to take map control earlier. It's a real worry for me with this composition. If KRU can just bunker down on the sites, I think they're going to be in a great position with the default composition. But the score is close. Having said that, G2 actually decided to buy in the previous round. Like we'd said, Leaf bought fully down, didn't get up to the Blade Storm. And now G2 are going, yeah, there you go. I
Oh,
mean, what
nice.
kind of lineup is that? It's like magnetic when it hits the wall.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it does just
Players
stick on
put
that.
So many hours into server time. Find the wildest things.
Pretty cool. It's not
Some
the
Viper main somewhere
best,
Going, I've been using that since 1993. actually.
but
That's old tech.
Yeah, it's always the Viper mains on the unorthodox maps. They just have just.
Sphinx, thank you so much for the 13 months. W observing, yeah, W Prius on that one.
That's spotting Jonah P. Getting backing away, and it's so slow.
The rare,
Beginning
the
here.
rare W Prius.
I think one of the win
gotta
conditions for
celebrate
G2
those.
on their attack side is going to be trying to bait KRU into fighting aggressive in certain areas and giving away ticks before they have to hit the site. especially in mid, where this Viper wall's dangerous. And wow, what a play!
Wow. Kill to be found
Man,
there.
Kesnet is a nightmare.
Is he going to be spotted out? They've removed all of
It's a
them.
nice reply,
What a
though.
play indeed.
That's amazing stuff. The
Money
flash
real
combo
low
with
on this
paranoia,
one. 2
knowing
people
exactly
pretty
how to
low.
punish that player on lane.
And I
And
think
then Leaf getting warmed up.
if
dealing
they
with his
don't get a
counterpart.
kill, they'll just try and do damage.
Utility. He's wanting to make a go if this one picks up a rifle.
I don't know, they'll be tempted. Double flash.
Maybe they get lucky. Post plan being played. Everybody up onto the site.
Yeah, just do damage.
This is just going to be a save.
Yep, thinking twice.
MTA and Cloud's
Can
not
definitely
having
do
enough money
good
to be able to
damage.
buy
They could
connects,
smoke
so they
one
lose the
side
bundles,
Omen
so
Flash
in
when they
that
come
spot.
out.
Okay, G2.
It is ludicrous that G2 and frankly actually all of the teams that we've seen in the Americas are able to get so much value from
Are they going to exit spawn? Oh, we might duel.
Teams
Okay.
are also, I feel
Just
like,
turn around the corner.
buying into them less.
Yeah, some of them are really maximizing it just because of the threat of that outlaw purchase,
But I feel like the game plans that we're seeing from teams on eco rounds are really well fleshed out this year to be able to get that first pick and then snowball it forwards. Crew are gonna
The
take a
EO isn't
timeout
real.
again, very early on in the half, I feel.
Give me those back.
They haven't learned too much about the way that G2 are approaching
G2
things,
will be
but
very
plays
happy with
like
this
that,
round, though.
the more
4 people
that
surviving.
G2 have in their
I
playbook
mean,
with
they had
this
to buy
composition
3
be
by
able to
3 armors,
generate
but
the
it's
first
still
picks
really
or
big
to
for
be
their
able to get into
recon.
sight, that is going to make up for any downsides of the comp. Perfectly.
look even better for them. It's always the way as well with these compositions. You just don't really know, especially when you run something like this, like G2 are running on Ascent, you know, how it's going to be working out on their attack side. It was looking like they were missing the pieces, like getting bogged down super hard before they could even get into the sites. But when they get given main control like that, it looks like they have setups to be able to just explode out, capitalize off the util.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you have smaller amounts of utility, it's not about how big your utility is. It's about how you use it, Brad.
Okay. Why are you
That's
telling
what's-
me that?
Well, I just thought you might need to know.
I don't need to know, actually,
All right.
and I'm not insecure.
That's fair enough. then.
Don't bring it up ever
well.
again.
So, but how G2 use the small pieces of utility that they have is going to be incredibly important. Maximizing that potential to be able to get picks off the back of them is, as you just saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Big
though,
round. 1,
Jonah
2,
and Net
3,
with
4,
Guardians
5.
not
Everyone here
choosing
can
to
rebuy.
upgrade to
That's a lie.
rifles.
This guy can't rebuy with a reset.
Okay,
1-9.
Interesting.
NA is unhinged. The broadcast today has been pretty funny.
Jonah was
For sure.
feasting with the Guardian on Sunset.
Wait, is that how easy the lineup is?
Even keeping that half
Yeah, that's
armor,
nice.
It's got 4.2k to him.
That's a
Oh.
different lineup. This is
Okay,
not
I
a
was gonna say.
standard Viper
Wait,
lineup.
no,
This
I
is
missed, I
something
think,
about-
because they're pinging it.
Stand
Oh wait, no, the
flash,
defense are
taking
pinging it.
control
Okay,
of A main.
they decide to change it up.
Player
But this one,
attacking
this one I
side,
do
that's
like.
towards the back.
Creates
MTA drops to just
creates a
hold the
lark
contain
potential
towards
once it
through.
goes up.
Here
It's
the
the double
players
question
now
mark with
offload his
Viper
utility. I'm
smoke.
gonna paranoid. That's a lot of tools used.
So much util used there, baited out by crew, exchanged.
That's cool. We
Not
got
too
some
much
levels
on
to
the other
this.
side. Leaf though, having burnt the dash, normally teams are going to reset into an A split after this if they want to finish A. So
Oh
this
my
is-
god, that is
if G2
pixel
continue
perfect
all
on
bunched
this.
up in A
Okay.
main, this is going to be hard for them to get out through the choke.
Ollies might make it
It's
easier,
all
though,
about
whether
this
these
defensive
lineups are-
Omen flash that doesn't exist. So, yeah, I think these two on site are wrecked. Unless MTA has, I mean, they're wrecked.
Ollie actually towards the door. So
These
here we
guys
go,
on site are
also
wrecked.
flying MTA. There towards hell. and
No
attempt by
way.
Kesnet.
Honestly,
More than
Kesnet
that,
really
he's
cleaned up here,
granted
but
2
shout out to
kills
the two on
his
site
name.
getting a
Spike
kill
up
each.
down. On top of it, Trent. He's alone. Here's the footsteps. Avoiding the spike for
Kesnet
now.
took a bit of a gamble pushing through the smoke, but it really pays off. Yeah, I know that Kesnet did most of this, but Melza MTA, impressive.
Just let them try to catch me.
I do think that was a little awkward there for G2 deciding to all pop out. It was an interesting creative idea from Leaf, updrafting on the entry to try to create a high-low setup and let the rest of his team flood
And he
in.
just got popped.
But a little too late, not quite enough pressure onto the people anchoring. And again,
The molly
Crew
missed
looking
over
really sharp with their rifle skill.
towards...
The eco is in
Yeah,
all sorts of
flush him
weird
out, maybe?
positions here. Trent is
I think that's what you guys are
vying
saying.
for next with only a sheriff, no armor.
Okay, Trent takes the hit on this one.
Main, mid. It's the goal for G2 right now.
Searching.
And Net's done a decent job there getting rid of the turret.
with the Killjoy util. Recon goes over towards B main, clears this.
Have an angle to walk past the alarm bar, but I don't think they do.
Kesnit with the dash, lots of targets. It's a rich environment.
Oh boy.
Now they're dashing in the wrong direction.
I was gonna say, this guy's so
Can't
wrecked.
escape from them. Not quite. Leaf. Another attempt for him, but he's not going to be able to get that kill. Still one might be good enough now, especially with Kesnit removed. He's been a star player for this team.
These are the mistakes that I think Crew have to avoid. Giving away a pick like that when G2 are just fighting for map control.
Does the drone? No.
Not enough duration.
So unlucky. With that info of clearing over towards B main, we hold strong with the 3 over towards A, even though we have early information. And Klaus needs to somehow kill 2.
Nanoswarms as well. The rest of his team can't follow up through.
It's a good recon to allow the rotate in. Flash goes in as well. MTA has double flash to help his teammate out.
It's been covered. Smoke deep for them to try and pop through. Pistols now out the right clicks.
I really wanted to see a flash over towards site here.
Straight through him. Melzer, last one left, has to save surely.
The economy's weird for both teams, but I think you're right. With Kesnit and NTA not having very much money, Miles has just got to go for the save here. And G2 in a 5v4 being able to pop into B.
Yeah, the attack jets
awkward,
right now.
I mean, Leaf was full blind, running through nanoswarms, then swings with 30 health. It definitely looked like there might have been an opportunity.
Definitely was the timing, I think.
Yeah, for
somebody to
Klaus
swing
pick that up.
Klaus or somebody else to sort of like maybe Shy to swing through the smoke.
Leg shot at the end.
Get away with it.
Uh-huh.
G2 are starting to pull back into this one. It looked like a fantastic lead the Crew had managed to develop on the previous half, even though it's only 2 rounds, just because of the way that Ascent plays. Very possible to close that.
Anyone's game.
With how tight this game has been, and the fact that we're currently at 9-9 as well, all of those conversations about Crew coming close, but then not being able to get the match win. Those are all going to start to rear their head again if they can't close things out here. Because it really looks like they're in control. Kesnit's got 24 kills already.
Kesnit with knives, and yeah, like we said, he is by far the highest fragger.
Convert them into match wins.
I think.
But G2
And they're just going to send this one in. Flash to take A main. We have Omen Flash still on attack.
Smoke's used early.
There we go. This is the go on this one.
Try and burst themselves into the site.
They picked the right site.
Timmy's doing his best.
Boss,
That is insane. Talk about nerves.
that's... Yeah, I mean...
5 health though. A lot of damage being done to these players. Still the eco. Smoke drops off. It's so awkward, right?
This is a weird way
It's
to play
really
the
odd. They're all going to be...
Dude, this Molly, this Killjoy Molly might... Oh man, imagine he Killjoy Mollied it.
RNG is what it comes down to. Still, players survive. Kesnit's there, 5 HP.
It's 5 HP.
And Dream right click misses. Leaf surviving.
Where is... What is this?
Just as G2 drafted it up, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's a very deliberate decision that they went for.
Rexus, I'm not sure, dude. Honestly, not sure what he's done.
All trying to play off each other. It did work.
That gets so messy.
But yeah, especially when Crew have stingers to play with as well. At that kind of range, that is dangerous.
Could have been a coin flip.
But G2 have taken the lead now. 10-9. Their favor.
The attack side has been all theirs. Only 2 rounds gained for Crew on this half. Guns by their side. Crew put a stop to it once more.
This is pretty much
G2
it
looking to gather up
for
towards
Crew.
B main,
Lose
where
this,
they've got Odin spam
12-9.
off Shy's contact. Or
You would
actually
imagine.
Off the turret contact. Oh, Klaus is going to recon off turret contact and then go for
Shy,
the
who I've been saying has been playing very passive, plays a little bit aggro, but maybe just because
Forward, breaks
that's what they've been
down.
doing on their
Using that
default
one a lot.
with the camera.
Alright, does have the Odin spam with the turret now.
Now we have turret Odin spam. Oh,
Reels his hand ever so slightly though, just gonna peek think twice. Pop flash. Now the paranoia sent flying.
wow, they sent so much into this. Yeah, is there any rotate? Give me this guy over towards A, and I think that this pos is really strong when they don't have a Sova, but when they come up short, it can be a bit of a nightmare. Oh man, Mel's is Melza's wrecked. Could have just aimed all this.
Melza. It's a really, really tight
Yeah, it would have been a great round to do the, you know, the Boaster leak out smoke. That would have been the play there.
Let's see what he can do.
Klaus hits a savage ult that stalls them.
For a long-range angle, Kesnet. It's almost grabbing a second one in that scenario. Shy, he's faster, but the double face of G2 is good.
Shy went for the jewels instead of the res. It was a bold decision.
Getting revealed. Odin spy.
Okay, here we go. 1v1.
It's a 1v1. 30 bullets left in the Odin.
I mean, he's trying to play off the fact that if you were Heaven, you would res, so he's just trying to get a kill.
Into the door, but he doesn't quite break it. He's
And actually just make it into their own.
He has to clear it. Time.
I mean, it was bold. Maybe he was scared of getting spammed as well, I guess.
Jonah P, there's so much to clear right now for
We
Klaus.
get recon in 8, might not come up in time.
In the end, a tap. Forcing it out. Shots fired from Jonah P. Now reveals his position. Off to the side here. Klaus trying to play this as well as he can. Almost getting this kill. Jonah P. Another tap. Wide with the swing in no time. It's played to perfection by Jonah P. He's won the round for them.
Close, but not enough time on that.
Just about, yes.
Klaus was so convinced.
And you would think that's probably it.
Kind of aggressive angle there. He was trying to bait out, you know, a push from Heaven or somebody anchoring generator. He just couldn't believe that Jonah was playing so far back. And yeah, the timing, so close. KRU are gonna call another timeout. It is just in time.
They don't have much money.
Sunset,
It
where
has
it
to
was
be
already, the damage had been
bit of a
done.
miracle round.
But this time, the final timeout called by Atom, when KRU are forced onto an eco, I think by the look of their economy, and almost giving G2 12. Now, the eco rounds have been really powerful in this game, so I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but in all likelihood, G2 are getting up to match point here, and this would be a heartbreaker for KRU.
Come so close all throughout last year. I just don't want a repeat. The same for this year here in the kickoff. Like you said, the money situation looking too good for KRU.
All right,
Really
here we go.
deep, I think, for the weaponry here, but
Here we go.
they have done damage in the past. Can't count this team out. Maybe
It's not
possible.
bad for the
Extend
low
bleeding,
buy, but
in all likelihood looks like a G2 up to 12.
only won 2 buy rounds.
Series point.
Every single time they win a round, they insta get wrecked.
Plays to meet him here. Melza. 3 positions actually. Runs his little wee legs there into wine, so.
One suppressed.
Rest of the team not interested.
It's a nice idea.
KRU stay strong with this stack. I mean, I like this call from G2. The KRU has stayed so strong with this setup.
He backs away. Paranoia now. I respect that one. They are sending out util though.
Oi, 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 oi.
Like I said, never count
Peppering him.
KRU out. She's Guardian spam.
Now we go straight up short. What gun is this? Stinger for MTA. Double flash. Goes over towards site. Melza holds on to A main. Oh, G2 might be in trouble. They got no map control.
It'll be much more difficult though. Uphill battle. Players to meet them. Still don't have main control. This time cutting noise. Bit of a.
And they've bled G2 out of all flash utility. This is my question again. 45 seconds, but how the G2
Good news for
take steps
G2 is they
forward?
have a
Do they just
Viper
have
if
to
they can
brute
get into
force
sight.
entry?
I have to be the case. Waiting for the smoke now, Valen. Okay,
Bad news is there's 4 people here and they are
Well,
getting
combined.
XX'd on.
Oh my! Jonah P, I don't think he saw a bloody thing. Kesnet's still there though, returning with a fire. The cavalry arriving. Kesnet doing his darn. There's still 2 players to meet them here. 25 seconds left. The call is to cancel. G2.
Man, I
Gonna
think
start running up
G2
to mid. They're
take
gonna be
that.
met. KRU, gonna meet them here. Vulnerable. Spamming him down. Spike dropped. Net. He's low. There's a door in his way, for God's sake. He's gonna try and burst this one down. Enough bullets for the jump.
Didn't get the spike.
10 seconds. Get a move on.
Oh my goodness, even has time to check the cam.
Barely there, but he's got it. Has to stick the spike now. It's up to Shy. Running with the timing. He knows it. Spam onto the corner.
Oh my. Holy, what a what a round this was. Dude, it was a little bit bold when they had so much map control, but they were worried because they over-rotated that they need to kind of do an exec onto them when they were stuck into this area. The very nice eco in the end. So close.
The defensive reclear there. Because again, theoretically, G2 should find it really difficult to get into sight. So why are you offering them a team fight right before they would be forced
it
to
was a little
exec?
bit bold going into
In
that exec over towards short, I guess. I guess we call it an exec. Little crunch.
With the lower weaponry, and then the scramble from G2, I still think it was a good call to try to go B. They knew that both players were A, but they hit the alarm bot, which vulnerable them. Then the market door was closed.
Yeah, there was so much that went on.
The 1v1, I mean, it's just mad. Absolutely mad. And now we find ourselves here with only 1 round separating.
You said don't count them out with the half-by weapons.
Yeah.
We said it. We saw it. Made manifest here. Timeout for G2 has to be called. Have to come up with some corrections.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily the end of that round that they'll be discussing. It's their more general game plan. And I think the fact that KRU went for that re-clear.
Me moving my mic, yeah.
A real
that sound
for G2. Because
that one.
Actually, if you're able to bait those out,
don't know why it does it.
That could be good. Shy's been great.
Wait, is it loud?
Picking that one up. How many times did he save them in 1v1 situations earlier on today when they had a player advantage and almost threw it?
Rhinoceros has been good for it.
Yeah. The Rhinoceros and the Electric Eel. What a duo. What a duo.
All right, timeout goes in, and actually 2-4 loss bonus on this. Oh, yeah, what a massive round. So yeah, big timeout, a lot to talk about. And it looks like G2 are definitely, especially as it kind of owned them in this round, it looks like they want to take down this alarm bot, especially when most of the time this wall is to create pressure over towards middle.
Yeah, they haven't really been in mid this early in the round, I don't think.
They always go here. There isn't a world where they can sneak through this, I don't think. It would lock onto them.
And that's going to pull people towards the center of the map. Maybe make things easier. The net or Trent to get a
Yeah, they do find the alarm bot. And the alarm bot has honestly been getting KRU so much information.
Honestly, no one
means that this wall just hasn't been creating the pressure that G2 thinks it has.
Closed. Market. It's now theirs. Kesnet's still feeling safe for the time being.
Okay, G2. Especially once they hear the door down, they realize they can kind of insert one over towards here. Kesnet is... Okay, I was going to say,
he's just not scared.
If he was in this box here, he's going to get wrecked. It would actually remind me of like that safe clip when he's stuck on his own here. Lovely shot. Yeah, he's done so well here, but maybe stuck around too much. Who's this on site? Instant Omen ult comes in, so Mel's is here as well. Oh my god. Oh, they had an Omen flash as well. Jonah P, god. Oh, Jonah P though.
Huge performance from Jonah P. Very reminiscent of what he put together on Sunset. He's top of the scoreboard for his squad. Just in front of Leaf, who's made a big
fully blind.
Yeah, he might have eaten an Omen flash, or was he the only one that didn't eat the Omen flash?
But he bailed the rest of his
He was the only one that didn't eat the Omen flash.
Cover for the other two, Valen and Trent, I think, who just got whacked by that paranoia. I mean, Jonah's been amazing.
He has.
He's just been amazing today.
Mad consistency across all 3 maps. Kesnet has dropped 30 kills, by the way.
Okay, 2 rounds. Why is that?
He has Blade Storm staring into
2
Jonah,
rounds.
who has Knife.
We got knives.
Command to take it away. I mean, Kesnet should not be able to make magic
Kesnet,
happen.
30 to 17. We have knives, and they go against the KO.
It just looks brutal.
Heartbreak.
But the way
Yeah, as soon as this jet gets discovered, Jonah P's popping this.
It got them the win. So even though they have stingers and a Blade Storm that can get cancelled, they still have hope.
Gotta do it again. Gotta do it again to stay in the series. Jump spot through mid, now walking all the way through. Kesnet just jump spotting off from the well. See if he can spot a head or two, but it is smoked into the bottom of mid.
KRU this time changing their alarm bot as well, which is good.
Dropping the wall timing in case there was somebody there. Now the command through.
Wow.
It doesn't matter, he doesn't have the blaze.
Shy just needs to get one.
Takes out your star player. Leaf is gone. Flash for Jonah P. Many players to meet him. Lucky didn't end up dying there. That was a
double
cool fight, but
swing.
Valen is the one who goes down. Shines to the corner. Sprays
Did
them
great.
through. 2 players left standing.
A double
G2
swing spawn.
trying to get this
Kesnet
plant
now
out
has his knives because the ult's run out.
That's what's been sailing crew through these rounds of the eco rounds. It's all going well for them. Counter spam in order. Net was attempting to make a go of it.
Okay,
Trent falls
two
on top of it, so
chances
that's
down
crew.
to 1.
They've been good for the eco
What
rounds.
is that
Now, the
shot
consistency
through middle?
is just ridiculous.
It's unbelievable. In the moment that Kesnet had his knives ripped away, he just plucked somebody. Look
Oh,
at
he
that.
just saw
doesn't
the
get any
gun.
better than that. And then this call, I think, is a mistake from Valen to decide to fight forwards. Valen and Jonah P.
Problem is they had no idea what sight was like.
Delayed the plant going down, and
Like we
they ended up
can
swinging
see
into
that the
a
push over
bunch of
towards
people.
spawn is a mistake because there's only one on
Just put them in
site, but
a disadvantaged
don't
situation.
really know that.
Right, I'm not talking about the. I mean, it doesn't matter the economy anymore.
It's
But
down to 11.
I've just
It does
decided
not
for the
matter.
rest of kickoff, we're not talking about the economy.
Yeah. Hunter's Fury is a tool for Klaus here, but my God.
That is the only ult we're getting. Maybe an Omen ult if Valen can get a kill.
One chance. Seconds. Dropping
3
down
people
flashback
here.
again.
We got a
Leaf
Sova
rises by his
recon.
team, dropping his feet to the nanoswarm.
Wait, Sova might go
Feet
down
to
with
it,
ult here.
somehow gets that one. Players though, off towards the staircase. They want to swing this one because they know there's no swing attempt back from G2. There's no coverage.
Weird rounds. 2 site, 2 B main. Nice. Smoke.
Out for May.
Oh my God, he saved the MVP with the ult. Klaus, you have your ult.
Spike is still
And that's why G2 go aggro over towards stairs here.
No, for B main, they don't know the trends there.
Oh my goodness. Give me this Omen quickly. Timing. What a call from G2 to go close stairs here. It all came down to them seeing the Sova ult, realizing they can go aggro if the drone comes out, or at least the ult goes out. What a sick map this was.
An attacker to the heart of the crew fans who've seen it